Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. I just want to remind you that often it happens that people, I say people in the sense of a collective, that a group of people, they think that they know what's best for them. They may be completely convinced that they know what's best, but their knowledge is based on facts alone. But those facts are not in perspective. And because of that, they have been led astray by the facts. Okay, let me just give an example to you. You have a lake, okay? And every year the lake becomes bigger. So the people there, they began to think, hold on a minute, what's happening here? So they hired people to come and look at it. So they measured where the lake was 5 years ago and where it is now. And when they measured it, they figured out the lake grows 80 centimeters a year, generally. There are some places where the lake grows more. So the people came with a calculation that the lake originated 40 years ago. But, okay, they went to the government and they handed in the report. The one that took the report was glad and he handed it over to the policymakers. Then one of the policymakers comes and he thinks, what? They want us to drain this lake? But this lake can't be drained because this isn't a lake. Then everyone looks at them and thinks, boy, did you smoke some weed or what's wrong with you? Then the policymaker tells them, look, I know I just graduated college, I don't have much experience, but listen to me. I have a grandfather who used to work in construction. And 20 years ago, the grandson of one of his friends helped building a dam. And that dam is nearby. And when the dam was built, some of the water supply of the river streamed elsewhere. And that's why you have that lake. The tiny stream that streams towards that lake, it's so tiny, that's why it grows slowly each year. In the beginning, when the river was stopped, there was a flood, a small flood in the region. That's why that lake came into existence, and now it grows slowly each year. So in order for this to be dealt with, you need to stop the supply of that tiny stream towards that region. But if you do that, you will get other problems, because now the flow of the river will go somewhere else. And nearby, there's an industrial complex. And if the water begins to stream towards industrial complex, you may have accidents. And that will bring trouble for human health in this environment. So what we ought to do is, we need to lessen the grip of the dam so that the water can keep flowing. That way we can seal off that region and we can drain that lake. And when people listened to him, they said, well, whoa, well done. They never expect someone to just graduate college to have such understanding. But those people that lived at that lake, they were convinced they knew what was best, drain the lake. But they weren't aware that the lake was a consequence of a dam. They didn't see that connection. They thought they knew what was right. They were convinced, they had facts. Let me say it plainly, they had facts. But they did not have the truth. So that's why, believer, when you're praying and praying and praying, and it seems if nothing is improving, nothing's happening, first of all, that's a lie. Things are happening. But things are not happening on your terms. But your terms are wrong. That's why you agree with Christ, that you will conform to his terms. Okay? Well, that being said, agree with Christ and be at peace.